Alright, hello everybody and welcome as always. Today I'm here and I'm going to go over my top 5 kind of underrated players that you guys should know about. I didn't go too off the board here, but yeah, let's just get into it. And also, this isn't in any order, but number 1, I got Alexander Kisakov. So in 61 games played, he has 36 goals, 37 assists, for 73 points, a plus 42 and 90 penalty minutes for Lada Tagliati in the MHL, which is the third tier league in Russia, and usually it's kind of like the Russian OHL in a sense. So I have Alexander Kisakov first here, and again, not in any order, but he led the MHL in goals and points. Matvey Michkov was only one goal behind him, but yeah, Kisakov was the best player in the MHL this year. Didn't really see any VHL time, which I'm kind of surprised about, but what can you do about that? He's just been amazing this year, and that plus 42 and 90 penalty minutes especially shows that he can be a gritty player as well if he needs to be. So right up here, his average rank is 71, and I have him ranked 21. I think 71 is a bit of an outdated rank, but still not a lot of people have him in their first rounds, and if they do, it's very scarce, usually 28 to 32. But I have him, top of the 20s. I could even move him up to 20, 19, or 20, I could see, because I think a guy like Carson Lambos is going to be moving down a lot. There's going to be a couple guys that probably move down in my rankings, but yeah, I got Alexander Kisakov as my first one. Number 2 is our only goalie on the list, and I wanted to put more goalies, but I'm going to save that for a top 5 goalies of the draft. But number 2, I got Sebastian Cossa. So far he is 10-0-0 with a 9.43 save percentage and a 1.50 goals against average. And I think he's played only one game since this, but I'm not too positive. He plays for the Edmonton Oil Kings in the WHL. His average rank is 37. I have him ranked 50th, but I still think that not a lot of people are really taking Cossa that seriously. I think Sebastian Cossa could easily be a first-round pick in this draft, even though I don't have him there. I think Wallstedt's the big one, and Cossa will most definitely move up in my rankings. My rankings are a little bit old, but yeah, Cossa will probably be moving up in my rankings quite a bit when I do them at the end of the season. And he's just playing so fantastic. CHL Goalie of the Year, times 100 caliber right now, and I just can't even stress enough how great he's playing. So moving on to number 3 now, I have Fyodor Zvechkov, and Fyodor is another Russian player, one of 2 Russians on this board, and so far in 38 games played, he has 5 goals, 10 assists for 15 points, a plus 3 and 6 penalty minutes for Lada Tagliati in the VHL this time. And yeah, you got one guy who's playing the MHL for Lada and one guy who's playing the VHL for Lada. They have a really great system over there. And Svechkov, his offensive numbers don't really scream at you. You're not going to look at this guy with normal analytics and say, yeah, this guy's a great player. What he really gets you with is advanced analytics and overall defensive play on the ice and overall effort on the ice. One of the best two-way forwards of this draft. He can do it both ways. I mean, I think that Zvechkov can really learn how to play offense a lot more than he currently is. I think Zvechkov has the capabilities to be a great two-way second-line setter who can put up 50 points a year. I definitely think that of him. I have him ranked 20th, a guy who also could move up in my rankings, but his average ranking is 30, and a lot of them are even lower than that. I think he has one ranking that's like number 6 or something. That's really boosting him up. But yeah, I think Fyodor Zvechkov is easily a top 3 two-way player in this draft. It's just amazing. His defense shines a lot more than his offense, but still a great player. Number 4 now, I got Sasha Pastujov from the USNDP. He's putting up some crazy numbers. I don't know why people aren't ranking this guy higher. But so far in 47 games, he has 31 goals, 45 assists for 76 points, a plus 10 and 6 penalty minutes. Again, he's playing so great for the USNDP in the USHL. His average rank is 28th, and I think that's a little bit of an outdated rank. Pastujov hasn't really been updated too much, but I have him ranked 18th. I think by the end of the season, he should definitely be in the top 20, and if not, maybe like 21, 22, I would accept. But this is a guy who has top 15 caliber in this draft, maybe even top 10 caliber. Honestly, like this draft is so wild, and he's putting up some crazy stats. He's a solid two-way player. He has the size on him. He's just an all-around kind of package player. And you know what? Pastujov is one of my favorite players in the class, and I really do want to get his name out there a bit more. And finally, number 5 on this list, I have Chaz Lucius, who so far in 19 games played has 23 goals, 10 assists for 33 points. And this is a guy who was injured at the beginning of the year. There's a lot of concern with whether he would come back to shape or not. Also a +5 and 8 penalty minutes. But yeah, like injured for the first, 60% of the season. He's come back now, and in 19 games, he is tearing it up. Over a goal per game, he has 33 points, and this is a guy who I would have above Pastujov, and I do have him above Pastujov, but I don't think a lot of people have actually known that Chaz Lucius has come back and is tearing up the USNDP like he is. He's just obliterating it. He has equal stats in the USHL and the USNDP, so it's not like he's just tearing up the weak USNDP team. He's putting up good numbers against USHL teams as well. So yeah, up here his average rank is 14. I have him 9th. The only disadvantage that you get with Chaz Lucius is his skating, and I think that you can easily teach a player to skate. If he's willing to make his way to the NHL and he's willing to put the work in, then that's really not a big issue. You can teach a guy to skate. If you can teach a toddler to skate, you can certainly teach an 18-year-old kid how to skate. He's been playing hockey his whole life, and yeah, I honestly probably finished the season with Lucius a couple ranks higher than this, but that's just where I have him for now. So anyways, with that said, a couple players who kind of just missed out. I wanted to throw William Eklund on the board, but he's gotten a lot more attention as of the past couple months. It's been getting a lot better. William Eklund was so disrespected the first half of the season. No one was putting him high enough, and I have him number 2 in my rankings. I think that he might be the best player in this draft class as of right now, just playing so well against men in the SHL, but I can't put him on the board because he's highly ranked now. And the second guy is another goalie from Russia. There's actually 3 goalies who I was thinking of putting on this list, and I was going to put one of them on, and all 3 of them are probably going to be on my top 5 goalies in the 2021 draft class video at the end of the year, but I will leave their names unnamed, because if you guys can guess who they are, I'll say, yeah, that's one of them, but there's 3 of them, and they all play in the MHL, and they all are putting up Andrei Vasilevsky numbers in the MHL, which says something. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is just a quick little video I wanted to do just to kind of put these guys' names out a little bit more. And yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. But for now, bye.